What's up, everybody? I'm Richard.
And Shawn.
And and we're speaking the language of... I'm speaking the language of bromance. Shawn is making weird slurpy noises with his tongue. Shawn, we're supposed to do that when people aren't around.
Oh, sorry. I've had this weird itch. I've been shedding a lot of skin, it feels like.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Maybe you're part bird.
I mean,
What?
birds molt, but they don't shed skin.
Don't they?
I don't know. I had a bird once.
Well, what'd you name it? What kind of bird was it?
It was a
First
chicken.
off, what kind of bird? It was a chicken. Tell me you had a chicken. Did you seriously have a chicken?
My grandparents did. They had chickens when I was growing up. We used to feed them. My dad tells me stories about, it's like, you talk about tough women. Like, you go back 2 generations, those women in the country and things like that, those were tough women.
No joke, dude.
My dad tells me stories of my grandma. They were basically butchering some chickens for, I guess to cook up and, I don't know, freeze or do whatever you do with chickens back then. And I guess they were taking...
They ate them, Shawn, just like we do. They're just like us.
But they're doing a bunch of them at once for some reason. And, everybody's going in there and somebody was doing it, but they're taking too long. So my grandma's like, everybody get out. And she goes in, just starts grabbing them one by one and just crack their neck, throw them out. Crack their neck, throw them out. As a woman, it's got a lot of rage that she's taking out on some chickens.
And man hands.
Yeah. Well, she didn't have man hands, Richard.
Don't you disparage
that was
my grandmother?
We make jokes about a lot of people, Richard. My grandma's off limits.
That's fair. My grandmother is also quite the saint. Although she could probably crush me to death with her man hands. She didn't have man hands. She's a lovely woman.
My grandma, oof. That was a woman that you did not want to, she was kind of smaller lady. But yeah, you crossed her wrong and whew. And could she cook? Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah.
And see, and mine still has a beer every Sunday.
Oh, really nice.
She does. She gets home from church. PBR. That's her brand.
My grandma, I don't think drank a ton. She drank a little bit. Smoked like no other though.
Really?
Yeah, she smoked a lot.
No, mine didn't. Anyway, I don't know.
Because I had
God
a chicken
damn it.
growing up.
Oh, that's right. Well, did you name it?
No, I didn't name any of the chickens. I didn't really name any of the animals. I think as a kid, I knew that most of those animals were going to end up in my belly, so I didn't really name them.
It's coming back. The people having chickens, it's coming back. It's going to be a thing.
There's a lot of people that do. Yeah, they a lot of towns that don't have any ordinances. People build these chicken cages.
They're called coops.
Or even is a chicken cage, even if they just move it, I guess it would be a coop still.
Yeah,
but they build
something to
ones.
House chickens.
They build little mobile ones so that the chickens, you can just sit them one spot. They'll eat all the bugs there, and about every couple days you move it.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's like the whole thing looks like there's wheels on one end of it, and then the other end has long poles, so you just pick it up like a wheelbarrow and
it's like a carriage for chickens.
Yeah.
What's awesome though is you hear people when they have those chickens or roosters, and those roosters get real mean. That's the one you eat. You're like, oh my God, at me. Guess what we're having for Sunday fried chicken? You motherfucker.
I don't know how I'd function if somebody had a rooster in my neighborhood. I'd probably lose my shit.
Are you saying you fuck these chickens?
Y'all ain't planning on fucking these chickens now, are you?
I have thought about fucking me some chickens.
Do I look like I fuck chickens? Well, you don't, but that boy over there looks like he's sexually frustrated. You hear what he say about me, boss? We don't buy chickens from him no more.
I love that, in a horror movie, that's the best scene of the whole horror movie.
But chickens from him no more, boss.
I'm not a chicken fucker. He's a chicken fucker. Devil's rejects.
Yeah, I'd lose my shit if somebody had a rooster in my neighborhood because I'm not a morning person. And if 6 a.m. rolls around and then I hear this fucking rooster crowing, waking me up, I'd be pissed.
Yeah, you'd be like your neighbor, come over, be like, hey, have you heard anybody come over? Because one of my chickens got shot to death. You're like, probably was a fox. No.
Shot to death?
Somebody shot it. Yeah, I mean, fox probably. No. What?
I don't know what happened. The rooster got beat to death with another chicken. I don't know what the...
Wait, did you fuck those chickens? No.
Freak accident.
Chickens?
This rooster looked like somebody fucked it to death. Wasn't me. Are you sure? You look pretty sexually frustrated. You hear what he say about me, Amanda?
We not kill his chickens no more. Oh, shit.
Oh, I admitted it. Oh, I made my own bed. I made my own coop. Now I have to lie in it.
Chicken feather pillow.
Has nothing to do. Chickens, all of it has nothing to do with what we're talking about. Chickens, birds, the whole thing has absolutely nothing to do with what we're talking about today, Shawn. Because today we're talking about. You know what? I don't even know if see, this is a rough thing. We actually might get pulled from the internet.
Ooh, yeah? Censored?
Yeah.
By the overlords?
By our great masters, yes.
Like you talk about fear of the man. You told me about a story that we're going to talk about tonight that I think we should be scared of something other than the man.
We should be, yes. But, we should be scared of the half man. Shawn, there's apparently a construction job going on at the Denver airport. Have you ever been to the Denver airport?
I have not.
No, I haven't either. I've laid over almost every place else, but not Denver. That's weird. Anyway, Shawn.
That's because you're not allowed. You're on a list.
I probably. Damn no fly. You say bomb like 12 times and all of a sudden people get all up in arms. I was singing a song. It was that song, you dropped a bomb on me. Apparently you shouldn't sing that when you're walking through TSA.
Yeah, you got to be careful.
Who knew? They're not music fans. Anyway, Denver Airport. I would love to go to the Denver airport because I have a story here from the Guardian that says if you pass through the Great Hall of Denver Airport in Colorado this weekend, and keep in mind this was the 7th of September.
Okay.
It says you won't fail to notice. I'm sure it's still going on, but
What year was this from?
This year.
Oh, okay.
2018.
So construction started on this in 2018.
Yeah. Okay. You won't fail to notice the huge amount of building work going on there, or at least it looks like building work. Yeah. Cue dramatic music. No, that's Dallas. Every single time you do this, you're like, oh, X-Files. No, wait, Dallas. Yes, Who Shot JR was a conspiracy, but not like the X-Files conspiracy. It's two different kinds. One is who shot a middle-aged white man, and the other one is, the I word that I shouldn't say. It's Illuminati. That's the I word. I said it. See, now we're going to get pulled from the internet.
It's all that money. So what are we getting in? Richard, are we getting into conspiracy theory territory?
Yeah, we are. Shawn, according to these posters and according to this work, it's not a theory.
It's fact. Fact, Richard.
Yeah, conspiracy fact. This is conspiracy fact time.
Is it really conspiracy if it becomes fact? Is it just the now we told you so?
Yeah, no, it's still conspiracy. Because you can get...
It's no longer theory, I guess. Yeah, it's a proven conspiracy.
Exactly. And you can go to jail. You can go to jail for conspiracy to commit blah, blah, blah.
I know. We've been called to arms a bunch of times because you guys got a conspiracy to do a podcast. I don't think what you do is considered podcasting. Like, well, but it's a comedy podcast. Oh, that's even worse. You just admitted it.
I think you guys conspire to commit. The only reason we're not in jail for it is because we've never actually done it. We're conspiring to commit a funny podcast and fail every time. That's why we don't go to jail. Although, can you get in trouble for attempted conspiracy?
I don't know. Probably. I would assume so. Depends on what it is.
Anyway, large posters placed on hoardings around the terminal. I don't know if that's supposed to say hoardings. Maybe, I don't know. Large posters around the terminal cast doubt on what's really going on. One poster reads, construction, ? What? It doesn't say question mark. There's an actual question mark.
So they're not even hiding it. They're like, hey, fuckers, guess what?
It says, it says construction or cover up.
Oh, and Denver's that's a big, big thing too, right? Like that's in multiple different conspiracy theories.
Well, yeah, because everybody's stoned as fuck. So, of course, that's what you're going to do. That's what I do if I live there. I get high and talk about the fucking Illuminati.
Well, but there's so the conspiracy theories I know of there's it's a government arc. Like if something bad happens, we send all the important people. And I think we're on that list, Richard, because we need somebody that makes us laugh. And we're like, we could do that.
I'll tell you what, interesting thing. Well, hang on. Let me keep reading and then I'll say this later. So it says construction or cover up. And on the helmet, it features the Illuminati insignia on a yellow hard hat.
What? These fuckers aren't even lying anymore. Like they're not trying to hide it.
No.
Like, you guys got the internet. You know what's up.
Yeah, exactly. They're like, you fuckers read.
Oh, man.
We're not trying to dumb it down for you. So one reads construction or cover up and features Illuminati insignia on a yellow hard hat. Another shows a reptile head poking out of a suit and asks, what are we doing? It offers 3 potential answers, one of which is remodeling the lizard people's lair.
Okay, we've talked about lizard people a few times. I think you giggled when I said lizard people exist.
Yeah. Because you know why? Because that's what sane people do. Somebody's like, lizard people, and then normal human beings go, hee hee hee.
But deep down, they're like, oh shit, what if there are lizard people?
No, that's not what they do deep down. That's what they do on the surface and underneath. They go, hee hee.
Richard, what if I'm a lizard person? I feel very hated right now.
You should.
If you were a lizard person, would you tell me at this point?
Well, seeing as how I'm not, and it's not a thing.
But why do your eyes always do this weird thing on the camera? I've got
because
hours
I'm
and hours
stoned as balls right now.
And why is it every now and then your skin just peels like top to bottom? And you always got that weird egg in the back too. It's kind of odd. And your wife every now and then comes in and sits on it.
Yeah.
You said it's like some kinky thing. I'm like, I don't. It is.
That's exactly what I was. That's exactly. I was going to admit it here. Like we have weird kinks. Some people have blumpkins. This is like it's like a bird version of a blumpkin. You sit on the egg and. So don't worry, kids. Blumpkin, look it up. Urban Dictionary. You won't be sorry.
So has anybody admitted that? Oh yeah, we're doing this as a hoax, like a joke, or is it just kind of like a sideway like wink, like a half wink, like hey,
is it
what Illuminati? Lizard people.
But is that sideways link a regular wink?
I don't know. You acted like it's not even possible.
Hey, I'm just the one throwing out questions. I'm just asking questions, Shawn.
I always kind of go on. It's like if lizard people came up like, "Hey, we're lizard people. We're your overlords." I'm like, well, I mean, are you gonna ruin my day today? No. Oh, okay, cool. Well, sweet.
Carry on.
Yeah,
then.
Pretty much. It's like, oh my god, this is like D&D. There's other races.
Yay! I want to be an elf. Can I be an elf?
Like, no, elves don't exist. I'm like, do they? Wink, wink. Do they? No, they don't. It's like there's just
stop winking at me. Looks like something's fucked up with your eyes.
And not like lizard people eyes, just like weird human eyes. You guys are weird.
Knock it off.
We vote every year to erase your species, and for some reason it always passes by one not to, and I don't know why. But when we introduce you to everybody, I think it's going to pass. You just killed humanity, Shawn. Congratulations.
Yep. And now, but see, you know what? That wouldn't be bad because then you could wander from town to town and you could call yourself the Harbinger.
Ooh. Oh, shit. Like, could you imagine, like, if this came, like, this is a movie. This is a scary ass movie.
Okay.
Like, it's like Mad Max, but it's like with lizard people. So, like, I don't know, President of the United States, we'll make it evergreen so it's not any president specific.
Yes, let's please do that.
It's like, I just want to come out and say, and he like peels off his skin, the lizard people are here, and blah, blah, blah. He starts speaking lizard, and I'm like, I don't understand you. And you cut like 10 years later, and it's me and you with like samurai swords. And like just a little bit of ammo, we're going from town to town fighting the lizard people.
How's that scary?
It is. That doesn't
sound scary. That's like an action movie. That's not a scary movie.
Well, I mean, it's like it'd be scary. It'd be kind of.
Can I play a guitar and ride on a fucking car that's blowing fire out of the sides?
No, because lizards can sense vibration, Richard. So we'd be screwed.
I hate this future.
Yeah, I know. But you get a sword. You love swords.
I do, but I also love. I don't even know how to play a guitar, but I would totally.
That's my next thing. You don't know how to play guitar.
Doesn't matter.
Like Shawn,
shoots
look.
fire out the top.
Like, oh my god, I didn't know you could play guitar. Yeah. Burn.
Yeah, and then I'm like, but wait, watch this. Whoosh. You're like, okay, that kind of makes up for it.
Oh man. So what would you do in that situation? Like, do you think that if lizard people exist and they came out, do you think it'd be total anarchy, or do you think it, like, if they're just like, hey, sorry, we've been hiding? Would it be like that that TV show V?
Where like they come at us all nice and we're like, oh, okay, well, I mean, you seem like good solid folk, and
yeah, but they were actually bad. Like, they were eating people. Like,
yeah, they were.
As a delicacy.
Yeah. To serve man. It's a cookbook.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Well, actually, I think that you would have this divide. I think you would have this huge divide. I think that there would be portions of the country that would be like, fuck the lizard people. And then there'd be portions of the country that'd be like, well, we'll try and make nice. But if the lizard people came out and like, we're here to eat your babies, then like, I think we would all collectively unite against the eating of the babies.
A Marvel movie. Like, we're lizard people are real. Like, oh, okay, cool. Like, and we're here to eat your babies. It's like, boom, Civil War.
Yeah. It's not really a civil war though, because we're all united.
That's true. Well, no, yeah, I guess so. Unless the lizard people are Americans.
Good point, Shawn.
Yep, see?
This is like, I love my country, but I hate these lizard people. I don't know what to believe in.
I show up with a Captain America sword or Captain America shield. I'm like, dude, what are you doing?
Yeah, that's plastic. That's not going to protect you from shit.
It's like, no, the lizard people, they're
punch and just break it in half. Oh, well, I guess it's a collectible.
Really, the safest thing would be for us to head north because there's no lizards like in Canada.
Oh, that's a good point. We just have to get away from the cold. But wait a minute, I don't like cold either.
I don't either, but I mean, you got to start somewhere and then work your way down.
So now the question is, do I deal with having to wear a coat all the time, or do I fight an army of lizard people? You know what? This is kind of a toss-up.
It's true. But, I mean, you have good concealment for your swords and your Captain America shield. And, oh, my God, Richard, we could come up with, like, a team name. Like you said, we're the Ravengers, which I think is a terrible name. But we have to be, like, something cooler. Like, cold-blooded killers, because they're reptiles and they're cold-blooded.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty good.
Yeah, CBK. They'd be like...
But although we'd have to, like, explain it to people. They're like, cold-blooded killers. And like, that's horrible. Be like, no, they're cold-blooded. Oh, well, that makes sense.
Well, that's clever.
Thank you.
Oh, we'd be like detectives.
Will we be able to tell the difference between lizard people? How do you tell the difference between lizard people? See, this has been the age-old question. How do you tell the difference between a lizard person and a regular person?
I don't know. You watch YouTube, you see like their eyes like do that weird flashy thing like a crocodile.
Well, yeah, but obviously they don't do that all the time, or else we would have figured it out by now.
Would we have, Richard?
Yeah, we would have, because it's not like a new study shows that 30% of the population blinks with their eyes sideways. Oh, well, that makes sense. Yeah.
Oh, shit. I mean,
it was a funded study. That's from a .edu address. So, I mean, it's got to be real.
Yeah, I think the only way like people wouldn't find out about this too is because I mean, obviously, like lizard people probably die too, just in natural causes. And at some point, somebody'd figure it out, unless they like burn like vampires. Like when they die, they just burst into flames.
Yeah, but I think they would figure that out too. Be like, I don't know what happened. John was just walking down the street, and then he grabbed his chest, keeled over, and burst into flames. He was just walking the dog, and then all of a sudden he exploded.
He started talking in some weird language and growled at me. He growled at me, Richard.
Elizabeth, I'm coming. That's funny. Okay, so the posters seem like some of the wackier outbursts of conspiracy theorists and Trump fanatic Alex Jones, hinting that the airport is part of some kind of satanic plot.
The lizard people are turning frogs gay.
Oh my God, that motherfucker. Ugh.
He's pretty much off everything, so.
Thank God. Anyway, moving on to happier things. In fact, they've been put there by the airport as part of a new advertising campaign. Or has it?
I don't know.
No, it has.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. They've been a new advertising campaign which plays up the fact that ever since it was opened, its current iteration in 1995, Denver International Airport has, for some reason, been the subject of conspiracy theories.
I've heard that. Like a lot of people, like I was trying to allude to earlier, is that they said like in the mountains is like a very arc type thing. So like if nuclear war breaks out, like all the important people go there and they go into the mountains where they've got like these underground bunkers and stuff like that.
I thought they had a shelter in Virginia.
They might too. I mean, that would make sense. There's mountains there.
Well, plus then it's close to the capital.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, maybe that's why there's all the opioid crisis going around there.
Well, that's why they just came out with they're coming out with a new Fallout game that's set in West Virginia because that's the site of the actual of an actual nuclear fallout shelter.
Oh, really? Like a big one?
Yeah. Yeah. And then they play John Denver with the commercial.
West Virginia, coming home.
Country roads, take me home. And then they, like in the commercial, they're playing the song and there's nuclear bombs going off.
And there's lizard people coming out.
To the place I belong.
Like, motherfuckers, we're taking the babies because we eat them.
And then they're shooting, then things are getting shot at. West Virginia, my mama. There is, to give the tinfoil hat crowd their due, lots that is fishy about the Denver International Airport.
Okay, besides all this postage that's hanging around?
Besides all this, yes. You know, maybe this is the whole like maybe this is like it's like a reverse psychology, like a misdirect of a misdirect.
Oh, yeah.
Be like, look over here, and then that's really what's going on. But we're like, oh, well, that's what was really going on. They wouldn't be so blatant about it.
I could see that.
Yeah. Okay. So first we're going to talk about, Shawn, we're going to talk about the dedication stone.
Stone.
The dedication stone, which was created for the airport's opening, bears the logo of the Freemasons and was paid for by 2 Freemason Grand Lodges in Colorado.
And Freemasons, I've heard a lot about those. What are the Freemasons? They're like a secret group that I know of.
Well, I mean, they're a secret / not so secret group.
I guess exclusive group.
I'll tell you what, the town I live in, the Masonic Temple here is fucking huge.
Is there
it's
one
like,
there?
Yeah. Have you seen it?
No.
It's fucking enormous. It's like 4 or 5 floors.
Do you want to go and try to become members?
No.
Why not?
Because I don't want to be part of that. That's creepy.
What if it's fun? What if we get there and they have like snacks and stuff and they fatten us up and then they invite us to like their yearly harvest dinner?
Yeah.
And
then they're like, here, look, read this book to serve man. And then we're like, it's a cookbook.
Yeah, and they put us in a big hot tub. Like, oh, this is good. It's like, why are you throwing onions and peppers and stuff in here?
Yeah, and then we'll just reenact a whole Bugs Bunny sketch. Hey, smells good. What's cooking, Doc? Rabbit stew. Rabbit stew? Okay, so the dedication stone was paid for by 2 Freemason lodges. Okay, so to answer your question, the Freemasons is like the recruitment front for the Illuminati.
Oh, okay. That's the theory anyway.
Yes, because the Freemasons are a not a shadowy organization, but most of their stuff is kept secret or hidden.
Okay.
And they're all about secrets. That's their thing. They have secret rituals and they have secret like stuff they wear.
They're like
outfits.
30% of the population are lizard people. It's like,
I knew it.
Why would you tell me that?
No, you didn't. No, I didn't.
Because we're going to serve you for dinner.
I knew it. No, you didn't. No, I didn't. I guess.
Hey,
no,
what's
you
that in
didn't.
your
No,
hand?
I didn't.
Is that a taser? Hey, Richard, does this smell like chloroform to you?
It does. So the stone was paid for by these 2 lodges, as well as something called the New World Airport Commission. And this is an organization about which there is almost no information.
Okay.
So they're saying that the stone was paid for by the New World Airport Commission.
NWA.
NWAC. The NWAC. Why is that funny?
I don't know. That's what I do every Friday night. I NWAC it.
Oh. Yeah, I got nothing for that.
I don't either.
It has led so this organization there's apparently no information on it. Nobody knows like who they are, where they come from, don't really know anything about it. But apparently they paid for this stone at the airport.
Mm.
This big fucking rock, which I have a picture of it, and it just has a bunch of names on it.
Is it just it's like a big boulder, or is it?
It's kind of like how you go, you know how you go to like a monument or something and they have like a big plaque, almost kind of looks like a headstone.
Okay. Because it's where the death of man will occur.
Yeah.
You're like, it's an
we've already written your tombstone.
Well, it's kind of weird that Denver would be all this because Denver gets cold. And unless lizard people have evolved somehow, like I would think that, you know what we should look at, Richard? How many tanning beds there are in Colorado.
Why?
Because if they're lizard people, they need UV. Because they're cold-blooded, Richard. Because we're the cold-blooded killers.
See, now I'm just imagining be like, why is it like you walk into somebody's house and be like, every time I walk in the house, you got this big bright light that's shining down. It's so hot. Why is it so hot? Are you hot? I'm hot. Oh my God.
I feel like I'm shedding my skin. Like wrong time of year, asshole.
I knew it. Who took, and then you start asking questions like, what side did you take in the David Lee Roth Van Halen breakup? Van Halen, lizard person. So this is like conspiracy theorists argue that their airport is the headquarters for a secretive new world order linked to the Masons or the Illuminati. So apparently this is home base, Shawn. They're saying that this right here, the stone, this new world airport commission, these two Freemason lodges, this is ground zero. This is where it ends. This is where it begins. And this spells our end.
So when this thing breaks out, we have like our own pretend video game. Like that's going to be our big boss fight. After we level up to the max and have super cool weapons, we're going to show up there and they're going to eat us because they're like, fuckers, this isn't a video game.
Yeah.
We're like 10 times stronger than you. And that's not even
a sword. Do they get eaten yet?
Yes, they post. That's not a shield. It's plastic.
Look, I just broke it in half.
And what's CBK stand for? Cold-blooded killers. Why would you?
Stupid.
That's weird. Like that's kind of creepy. Like no, you guys are lizard people. You're cold-blooded.
Because you're cold-blooded.
Oh, that's kind of clever. Chomp.
That's clever. Yeah. I'm gonna eat your head now. Guess what I am? I'm a member of the head eating group. Why do they call you the head eating group? That sounds sexy. Oh, that one. Damn it. Thought I was gonna get some touch from a lizard person.
I mean, I'm down. I'm not the judge.
Takes all kinds.
Different strokes, am I right?
There are also unusual murals in the airport painted by the artist Leo Tenguma.
Printed by the artist Liz Ard. Oh.
Lizardo. So the murals are painted by Leo Tenguma, which depict creepy images of man-made environmental destruction and genocide.
Oh, damn.
That's what I want to see when I'm walking through a fucking airport.
Because I mean, I get nervous at airports anyway. Like, all right, my plane. They're like, oh, we got to divert to Denver because of yada yada, and like I was scared, like there was turbulence. You're walking.
I'll tell you what, like I'm looking at one of these pictures, and it's kind of fucking creepy. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little disturbing.
You're gonna pass by those bathrooms and those spots.
Yeah,
because you go sit on the toilet. And there's
I
guarantee those are the bathrooms that have like you go into one of the stalls and there's like a door. Have you ever been to one of those bathrooms?
Wait a minute, what bathrooms?
So I've been to a couple places where like you go into the bathroom and in the stall there is just a maintenance door. You're like, why is there a door leading out of this stall somewhere else?
Oh my God, really?
Yeah, it's like you lock yourself in there. You're like, what happens if somebody fucking walks out of that door?
Yeah,
like, that's how that'd
be fucked up. That would fuck me up.
Yeah.
I would put all my luggage right by that door, like right in front.
Well, you know what they do? They're like, oh, that human just pooped, so we know he's cleaned out. And they open the door like, gotcha, bitch. Chomp. Pull you in.
Yeah, and then they trip over my luggage.
Yeah.
And I'm like, ha ha, who's got who?
And you run out with your pants down. It's like, lizard people.
Believe me, you have to believe
Security
me.
grabs you. There's people crying, pointing, and laughing. You're like, no, lizard people, stop laughing at me. There's lizard people. Like, no, we're laughing at your little wiener.
Don't listen to the small dick man, honey. There's no lizard people. Don't look at his wee-wee.
Look away, sweetie. Look away.
Okay, so let me describe this picture that I'm looking at right now. So this picture is like of a torn down building, and then there's what I'm assuming would be like a soldier with a gun in one hand and a sword in the other hand, and he's wearing like an officer's hat, like one of the like black billed officer hats, and he's wearing a gas mask. At least I guess it looks like a gas mask.
Well, it's a weird looking gas mask too, so it's like one that would cover up a lizard's face.
Oh my fucking God. I'll tell you what, like seriously, if I seriously walked past this picture, I'd be like, what the fuck is this? Who puts this in an airport?
I know, but you look and there's like a rainbow behind it too. Like,
yeah,
that's
right.
Make it better.
That's where the unicorns ride in and hopefully make this all fucking better.
Oh shit, could you imagine like the lizard people, like they start their revolution and all of a sudden like unicorns show up and like, we're here to save the humans.
Yeah. We're saved by the fucking Care Bears.
Like your whole childhood was like real.
Oh, thank God.
You know what actually would make me more upset, Richard? If like they showed up and like,
does that work? Do bears eat lizards?
What's that?
Do bears eat lizards?
Do bears?
Because then
eat
that
lizards?
would because then that would totally make sense.
Yeah, I'm sure they would. Yeah. Oh yeah. Care Bears would eat lizards. Yeah. I don't think they like typically do, but like a grizzly bear could eat like a.
Oh my God. So a lizard person is about to shoot me and all of a sudden a fucking Care Bear jumps on its back and bites its head off.
Like Care Bear's hungry.
Yeah.
Care Bears.
Like, holy shit. I know you got like a lion. I know you have like a lion head, but what the fuck?
I was just thinking, what pissed me off more, I think, if the lizard people came out, is like that would totally fuck up my routine. You know what I mean? Like, you got to get in a routine. Like, we do our show, we go to work, you know, we kind of live our life. Also, if lizard people showed up, it's like, we got to do a whole bunch of fucking different stuff now.
Now we got to avoid, now we have to do everything that we were normally doing and avoid getting eaten by lizard people.
They're not like vampires. You can't just like come home before dark.
Ah, yeah, that's a good point. One more thing.
Wait, do lizards hate salt? Like, I guess you could pour salt all around your house.
No, that's slugs, right?
Oh, yeah, you're right. They, like, step on it. It's like, oh, you can't cross the... Wait, what are you doing? Won't you shrivel up?
That's not how this works.
Like, we're not slug people. Listen, eat this one first. I think he's got some mental issues.
Okay, first explain to him the way science works and then eat his face. They have been seized upon by conspiracy theorists. The pictures have been seized upon.
Richard, actually,
by conspiracy
if you look at
theorists.
that picture, one of those kids is holding a bear.
That's true.
In the bottom left.
Oh, yep.
And it's like reaching out like, I will save you, humans.
I brought the rainbow to kill this motherfucker.
Die, lizard overlords, die.
We're saved by the Care Bears.
Like, it'd be so stupid you couldn't make it up.
This is a good point. It's like, oh my God, this is so fucked up. It has to be true.
Like 300 years in the future, it's like the Great Lizard Care Bear War of 2020.
Okay. So although they neglect to mention that they are part of a 4-part series, and the final 2 murals depict all of humanity coming together to live in harmony and peace. But yeah, that's probably after we're taken over by the lizard people.
That's true. So like, oh no.
They're like, and then everything will be all better.
Just do what we say. Eat this green stuff.
Oh my God. It's people.
Silent green as people.
It's people. Other theories have been touted, and they include suggestions that the runaways were arranged in the shape of a swastika. Oh, not the runaways, the runways.
Oh, I got
They're saying that the runways are arranged in the shape of a swastika, and that unusual markings on the airport floor are satanic symbols.
Oh, shit. So these are satanic lizard people?
Yeah.
What if they're dragons?
Of course.
What if they're not lizards at all, Richard? They're dragons.
Because dragons aren't satanic, Shawn. That's ridiculous.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Dragons worship themselves. Dragons love one thing, and that's gold and princesses
and booty.
Gold and booty. Gold and princesses and booty.
They're like pirates. They're like lizard pirates.
Lizard pirates. That's who saves us, is fucking Care Bears riding dragons. Oh my God. And then the lizard people capture one and bring it back to life from the dead. So then there's an evil dragon.
Wait, is Game of Thrones like warning us about this?
Yes. They just left out the part with the Care Bears because they want us to be surprised.
Spoiler alert.
Be like, oh my God, dragons, I fucking knew it. Is that a fucking Care Bear?
I stand next to him like, Richard, that was in the book.
Why is love? God damn it. Shut up about the fucking books. Love-a-lot's on top of a fucking dragon. Isn't that the Care Bears had names like Love-a-lot and Hugs-a-lot, right?
Bones a lot. Licks a lot.
Yeah.
Fornicates a lot.
That was my favorite.
Yeah.
That's the Care Bear that just like humped everything. Humped your leg. Humped table chairs. Table legs. And
Bone
chair
bear,
legs.
Bone.
Let's give him the Care Bear stare. Well, it's creepy because you're fucking my goddamn ottoman while you're staring at me in the face. Knock it off, please.
Wait, don't slow. Why are you slow humping it? Stop. You just slow hump once and then quit.
God. Oh, this is getting more uncomfortable the more I'm staring.
Wait,
the more
why
I'm
do
watching.
You have lipstick down around? Oh God, it's not lipstick.
Red Rocket. Red Rocket.
Look at it. Look at it. Do you want me to save humanity or not? Stare.
So they're saying that the runways are arranged in the shape of a swastika. Well, but I mean, it's a fucking airport. They've got like 8 gajillion runways going all different kinds of directions. I'm sure you could draw whatever shape you want out of it, right?
It's like, hey, they got some in the shape of dicks too.
This airport the runways are shaped like a penis. They're coming airplanes.
And the planes come and go. Get it? It's an orgy.
I knew it. I knew this is where the lizard people fuck. They fuck on the runways.
I guarantee there's thousands of eggs under that airport.
Another is huge. The huge bunkers. There's huge bunkers under the airport, allegedly created for an automated luggage system that malfunctioned when the airport opened. Apparently, that, Shawn, is in fact an underground lair for the lizard people.
But why would they be underground? Lizards need a lot of UV light. And Denver is like, it's not cold all the time, but it's cold a decent amount of the year. Well,
yeah, but snakes live under the ground.
Yeah, but there aren't that many snakes in Colorado that I can think of. At least not in the mountains.
Well, maybe it's temperature controlled. Maybe there is big lights on the top of their head,
maybe.
So it's like a.
But I thought like
so it's like a big terrarium.
I thought snakes can't even live like above certain like altitudes.
I don't know.
Like I just get a little woozy.
Was it like Ireland?
Yeah, there's no.
Because there's no snakes in Ireland.
Yeah, because their altitude and the Irish. Ooh, maybe that's the safe place, Richard. Maybe when all this breaks down, we got to go to Ireland.
Yeah. Do I have to play a flute?
Probably. Oh, that's how you solve the mystery, Richard. You play the flute in the theater.
Oh my God, and just lead all the lizard people to sea?
Well, no, like you go to Denver and you start playing, go boop, 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 boop. Like you start walking.
Shawn, I don't know how to play a flute, so just go.
Richard, flutes are a little bit tough for that. You probably like.
When I play the flute, will fire shoot out the end?
No. I mean, you could probably put a lighter in there. I guess
that would be badass. If I filled up with like lighter fluid at the end, and then be like,
that'd be pretty bad.
That's all I got.
But then you inhale and it hurts your lungs and you start coughing. Yeah. You're like, lizard people.
Then I run out of the bathroom fucking with my hair on fire because with my hair and my hair on fire, a flute in my hand and my pants at my ankles. Yeah. Lizard people.
Like Richard, why are your pants like? Couldn't you just tried that before you went number 2 or after? I wanted to save time.
You already went. You were washing your hands. Pull your pants up.
I didn't know you shaved. No, I didn't. I actually singed all my pubes off.
That was when I first tried to play the flute. So there's huge bunkers under the airport, allegedly created created for an automated luggage system. But really, Shawn, it's an underground lair.
It was built for that, but it doesn't work anymore. It's well, why don't you fix it? Hey, does this smell like chloroform to you?
Because apparently this airport, the dedication of this airport was in 1994.
Oh, so it's a newer airport?
Yeah, apparently so. And you would think that if it was an automated luggage system that broke, that they would fix it over the course of the last, 20 years.
Yeah. Wow, that's the 25th anniversary of that. Oh, shit, Richard. That's kind of scary.
Oh, my God. This is where it starts.
Mm-hmm. We've been building for 25 years. I wonder how long lizard people live. What's their lifespan?
I don't know.
Because I think regular lizards.
One of my kids had a lizard and it died pretty quick. So,
well, you're the first on the list.
Not me, them. It's the kids. Oh. Take the kids. Take the children.
I love lizards. these
they don't. They killed one. I saw it. I had to flush it down the toilet. They made me go kill them first. The theories of him have passed around on conspiracy forums and YouTube for years, and were also the subject of an episode of Jesse Ventura's true TV show Conspiracy Theory.
I watched a couple episodes of that, Richard, and that was way out there crazy. I was like, oh, this will be interesting. Yeah, a little too much.
Not so much.
Yeah, it was a little too much.
In 2008, the airport got a new chief executive.
Liz Ard Plane.
The executive's name is Kim Day.
That's a total made up name.
It's a made up name.
You might as well have called him Liz Ard.
Lizard McLizard BW Lizard Smith.
My name is Liz A. Jones. What's your middle name? Ard. That's a weird middle name.
Who calls themselves Lizard Jones? Wait a minute.
You're French.
Kim Day embraced the suspicion surrounding the airport. Day's approach included an exhibition about the airport's suspicious history, art exhibits that used Illuminati imagery, a conspiracy costume party, and even what is a conspiracy costume party?
It's where everybody comes dressed as lizards.
Or are they dressed as lizards? Or is this, you know what this is? This is an excuse for you to walk around to be who you are.
You know what? Actually, now that we talk about that, that's kind of sad. Could you imagine being a lizard person and not be able to be in your own skin?
Yeah.
You had to be in some human skin that you killed 2 weeks ago.
And then you got a body in the basement.
I want to be where the people are. Something, not wearing dead skin.
Oh, shit. So this is apparently the new executive's approach. She's wrapping both arms around the lizard people and giving it a big old hug.
A big old slimy hug.
And even a competition. So she's having a competition. I don't know if it's a he or she. They're having a competition to win a trip underneath the airport to examine its mysterious underground facilities.
This doesn't sound like Soylent Green at all. Hey, you get the greatest day ever. Then guess what? You get to go underground.
Yeah, then you get to go underground the airport.
Oh, and you get to work there for 20 years.
Okay, but let's be honest though. If someone told you, "Hey, you won a trip to the airport," that's not very interesting. But if someone says, "Hey, you won a trip to a secret underground facility underneath an airport," you'd be like the Batcave?
Would you take that trip though? I think
would I take a trip to the Batcave, Shawn? I would sign up. I've already in my mind signed up for every single giveaway that involves going to a Batcave.
Yeah, but it's one of those things I don't think they let you come out of that. It's all right, so the trip's done and now we need you to stand right there. And what's this hole for? Nothing. Beep.
Whatever. That's not what they would do. They would just mind wipe me.
Oh yeah, good point. If they have that technology,
they just do a mind wipe on me, and then I'm like, oh, it was kind of uneventful. There was some rooms, there was some stuff. I think there was some stuff. I don't know. Who cares? I got a free T-shirt.
I should go. I just got a free ride to Denver. It was fucking cold. That John Denver was full of shit, man.
Okay, so funny story. My grandfather
I was gonna say,
on my father's
sister is actually married to a lizard person.
My grandfather on my father's side and my uncle went into these underground tunnels in the airport once, like way back in like the 70s.
In Denver?
Or in the no, wait. When was this built? It was dedicated in 94.
Oh.
It must have gone. It must have. I don't remember how the story went, but my uncle told me they got to like my grandfather knew one of the security guards, and they got to like walk around these tunnels and shit.
Mm-hmm. In Denver?
Yeah, it was. He said it was in Denver.
What'd he see? He's like, oh, just a couple rooms, nothing very interesting.
Oh my God, that is what he said.
Did he really?
Oh my God, Shawn, my uncle was mind wiped. He saw the lizard people and he can't remember it.
Oh my God, like what if they take you down there and it is like a big lizard orgy? Oh shit, okay, this is the movie. It's kind of like a porno. So they take you down there and it's like, all right, so like all you've heard, it's true. Like lizard people are down here. We're cool with humans though. It's weird. Like humans actually are like better lovers than lizards. And you go down there's like a big lizard orgy, and he's like down there for like weeks.
Lizards are so cold.
So like your grandpa and your uncle. Wait, is your grandpa off limits? Can we joke about your grandpa?
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
So your grandpa and your uncle are down there, and they're like, they go in separate rooms because it'd be weird if they're in the same room.
Yeah, that'd be super weird.
And they're just doing like all crazy sex stuff for like 3 weeks. Like they're like parched, you know, and they're like just completely wore out as they're walking out.
It was almost death by snoo.
Yeah, and your grandpa and your uncle, like as they're walking out, they're like, oh my God, like, did you? Like, oh yeah, so many times.
Yeah.
Like,
and then they're like, hey, before you go, stand right on this spot.
And as they're standing there, like, oh man, I'm never going to forget this for the rest of my life. Like, look this way for the picture. Okay. Boop.
Spoosh. And mind wiped.
Yep. And it's like, well, it's just some weird rooms and stuff. Nothing really cool.
Yeah, I don't know. We're going to miss our flight.
There could be a half lizard Richard running around. Not Richard, but Richard.
How you know I'm not the half lizard?
Oh, shit. That could be true. If it was in the 70s.
What if we're all part lizard?
Would you want to be part lizard?
How do you know you're not?
That's a good point. I do shed my skin a lot.
You know who knows? The people at 23andMe know. And they just don't send you that part of the result. They're like, by the way, you're also 30% lizard.
Yeah, that's what it is. So it's like, okay, you're 20% this, 15 this. It's like, wait a minute, this only adds up to 50%.
Mm-hmm. Where's the other 50?
Other.
Look at this. Time for the photo. Wait, what photo? Boop. You don't need a photo for this. Boop. Oh, whatever.
Oh, look, DNA test. I should submit this in.
Scandinavian. Who knew?
Australian. That's weird. Good day, mate. Let's put a shrimp on the barbie.
Oh my God. Look at this way, please.
British crazy. Hello, governor. I'm no fish and chips.
Somebody take that paper away from him and we can mind wipe him.
Can we just
again?
Say he's Canadian? Oh, look. What's that about? Oh, God. Illinois. He's 100% Illinoisan. The Bears. Good enough.
Whatever. Better than that goddamn British accent. So now the airport is at it again with construction taking place in the Great Hall. They're playing up suggestions that something unearthly is going on. As well as the posters, there's also a new web page. Oh, Shawn, there's a web page. And it's called the Den Files.
The D file. Oh.
They're
fucking with us, Richard. The D files, really?
Yeah.
All right, we've been going through this long and hard document. And we've almost got it to completion.
Oh my God, it's a porn parody of the X-Files. It's called the D-Files. Tell me, okay, so that has to be a thing. There has to be a porn parody of the X-Files called the D-Files somewhere.
Oh, yeah. If there's not, like, I'm really, like, upset with
in a world that we have Game of Bones, then there has to be the D-Files. Yeah, you ruin your search history. Tiffany's going to be like, why did you look at something called the D-Files? And you're like, well, number one, Gillian Anderson's still kind of cute, and she's like 50-something. Number two, it was Richard's fault.
You know what? Nothing came up.
Well, Shawn, I guess I figured out the next movie you're shooting. Untapped Market. Yeah. Untapped Market.
And it's making a comeback? Holy shit, we could just do this whole thing like this episode we've made is the D-Files. You know, Scully and Boner go to Denver to investigate, and they go down to the pits, and they find out that it's a lizard orgy.
Yeah, okay. So Boner, so Boner and Shawn, what's a female body part that starts with S? Supple breasts.
Don't bury the lead.
But yeah, so they go to the Denver airport and they go down the tunnels, and then the whole time it's just a big orgy with lizard people.
Yeah, and then we end it just like we said. They come out and they're like, "Oh my god, that was like the best thing. I'll never forget. Look this way." Boop.
Oh my god! And then at the end of the movie, they bone each other, which is what everybody that watched that show, that's what everybody was waiting for.
That's your climax that's your third
exactly
act.
That's how you end the movie. You end the movie with the two. Oh my god.
Do you end or do you start with that? I feel like if you end with it, they're going to be super exhausted.
No, you end with it. But they don't remember that they're tired.
That's true. Well, you still feel tired,
and it means that it lasts a super long time.
I mean, it's like when you're drunk and you like do a bunch of push-ups, like you're still tired the next morning. Maybe when they go to finish, like he can't actually finish, or there's nothing that happens. Like, well,
I'm just shooting out dust. I don't know what happened. It's never happened to me before.
Like, that's kind of weird. Like, oh my gosh, maybe we need to add that to the D files. And then
at the end, she says, "Oh my god, how anticlimactic!" Then credits.
Oh, and then the music is a saxophone. It's like.
So this webpage is called the Den Files, which includes bonus conspiracy theories like the date of the airport's dedication. Okay, so the date of the airport's dedication is March 19th, 1994.
Okay. And if you add like a number of days and whatnot, guess what, Richard? It becomes September 11th.
If you add those numbers together, 1 + 9 + 1 + 9 + 9 + 4. So you add, the month, or you add the date and the year, you get 33, which is the highest level one can achieve in Freemasonry.
Oh, interesting. So what we'll do, Richard, in our story, when you add all those numbers up, what will you get?
69. Oh my God. This fucking shit writes itself.
It does. We need to get some contacts, because we've got like a bunch of good movie ideas.
Across YouTube, Google, and social media, a majority of results in a search for Denver airport conspiracy theories contain content made by or in conjunction with the airport itself, suggesting that while the conspiracy world may have moved on to other things, bosses are keen on the idea that there is more to the DIA, Denver International Airport. There is more to the DIA than being America's 5th busiest airport.
Wow, it's the 5th busiest? That's kind of crazy.
Apparently so.
I'm guessing LA, New York, Chicago.
LA, New
Dallas?
York, Chicago. Yeah, probably Dallas.
And then Denver?
And probably.
What's New York's airport? What's their big one? I never really hear people talk about. What is it?
LaGuardia. No, Atlanta. Atlanta's in there. Atlanta's got to be in the top 5. I'm gonna say L.A., Atlanta, New York, Chicago, and Denver. That's what I'm gonna say. L.A., New York, Chicago, Atlanta, Denver. I bet I'm not wrong.
Atlanta.
Yep.
L.A.
Yep.
Chicago.
Yep.
Dallas.
Oh.
Dallas. This is kind of like the top 12 of the world, so I had to skip a couple. But yeah, it's Atlanta, LA, Chicago.
So it's 4 out of 5.
Dallas.
And Denver.
I've only been to, out of that group, Dallas is the only one I've been to.
I've been to Dallas, I've been to LAX, and Atlanta.
You haven't been to Chicago?
Oh, and Chicago, yeah. Been to that one too.
Actually, I've probably been to Atlanta too. I forgot about a trip I made there. There was some kind of committee meeting we had to go to.
Oh.
Yep.
Committee of lizard people.
Well,
you sideways blinking son of a bitch.
Only the half ones. Wait a second. Richard, look at this light. Boop.
Oh.
Hey, we gotta do a show tonight.
What's up, everybody? I'm Richard. You're supposed to say, and I'm Shawn.
And I'm Shawn.
And we're speaking the language of bromance. Shawn, today I want to talk to you about the Denver airport. It's the 5th busiest airport. I didn't know if you knew that, but there's a lot of conspiracy theories that go on, and we're going to talk about it right now. If you pass through the Great Hall of the Denver airport, why are you laughing? I haven't even said anything yet. You know, it'd be really funny if we made a porn parody of like fucking lizard people in the airport.
Oh shit, Richard! You know what we could call it? The D Files.
Oh my God, that's so great. It's like this fucking shit writes itself. And then at the end, they could get mind wiped.
Oh, and guess what? At the end, they can have sex. And he'll be like, well, that was anticlimactic.
Oh my God, that's so fucking smart. Why didn't I think of that? See, this is why you're my friend. Because you have all the good ideas. Well, okay, so I'm going to keep talking about the story about the Denver airport. I don't know if there's something you want to do.
So, what else is tied to that? So, I know that Kim Day was doing her thing or his thing. We don't know if it's guy or girl.
Or lizard.
That's
all. Apparently, she just, they were just appointed chief executive, and they've kind of wrapped this thing around with both arms.
I got you. So they're kind of embracing it, kind of making it part of their identity.
Yeah, exactly.
It's kind of like Loch Ness, where they kind of embrace the Loch Ness monster. They've kind of made it part of their thing.
Yeah, but the difference is that the Loch Ness monster is real, and the lizard people thing is stupid.
Wait, so you're telling me
except for the orgy thing,
but not lizard people?
Yeah, the Loch Ness monster thing makes way more sense than lizard people. So you're telling me, okay, wait, because here's the distinction, okay? So you think it's more believable that there is an entire race of intelligent beings that are wearing costumes to look like us and have been deceiving us for the last umpteen 100 years, but it's way far out there to assume that there might possibly be a creature that survived throughout, that survived the years and is living underneath a giant lake.
I think
we haven't even discerned what completely is at the bottom of yet.
I think the Loch Ness monster is probably slightly more realistic, but I think lizard people is maybe like 75% as plausible.
Oh, bullshit.
If there was something in Loch Ness, we would have found it by now.
I mean, okay, I will say that if there was something in Loch Ness, but if you're telling me that the story of the Loch Ness monster is just as believable as the story that there's an entire race of people that are secretly controlling the world, like, come on. There's actual physical evidence of animals that we thought were extinct that we later find out that aren't.
Yeah.
There's no evidence of somebody having a heart attack, keeling over, and then bursting into flames to destroy evidence.
Richard, there's hours of YouTube videos that says there's proof that there's lizard people.
Oh my, I'm sure there is. And I could match you hour for hour with Loch Ness monster stories.
75% might be a little high, but I definitely think it's like over 40%. It's probably 40 to 50%.
I would say that if you're asking me which one I believe more, I believe Loch Ness like at least 50% more.
Yeah, I could get on that.
The lizard peoples.
We'll see, Richard. If this podcast makes it to the light of day, then we know that we're wrong. If it doesn't, we know we're right.
Still have to do the podcast, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, let's just cut this short. I think a 10-minute one's good.
Okay.
All right.
Well, that's weird.
Richard, do you have any closing thoughts as we tidy up this?
I don't have any starting thoughts. I was going to talk to you about the Denver airport.
Damn it. I'm going to have to clean your mind again. All right. Well, let me do a little bit of housekeeping. Visit our website. We're at languageofbromance.com. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at languageofbro. Email us at eatthebeaver@languageofbromance.com. Check out the LOB Army Intelligence Reports. Like us on Facebook. And we want to make this podcast the podcast of the lizard people. So go out, find those lizard people, spread this out to everybody, while they're sitting on their eggs, hanging out, show them this podcast by getting somebody to subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, or Spotify.
And when you're there, be sure to throw up a rating and a review so that way you can tell us if you think the lizard people are real, or if you think the Loch Ness Monster is real, or if you've been to the Denver airport and you've been down there and you've seen an orgy and you have a video and you totally want to show that video, you post a link in those comments.
I'd watch. And remember, we are part of the Lizard People's #1 podcast network, the Pod Bros Network.
No, we're the resistance to the lizard people.
I don't know. Depends on how much they want to pay. I mean, if they get our ad numbers up, I'll totally.
Oh my God. Yep. I'd totally be a lizard person shill.
Yep. And if you want, join our LLB army, which we don't know, are we for the lizard people or against the lizard people? But be like our LLB army member, Dave the Nerd, and go to www.patreon.com/language of bromance.
You nailed it.
All right. Was there anything else before I close her out?
I'm pretty sure I think Shawn's a lizard person, and I'm here to tell you, the internet, that I am in danger because I think he's going to bite my head off.
Hey, Richard, will you look at this light?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Well, that's all the bromance we have for this show. I'm Shawn.
And I'm Richard.
And I say we eat the beaver.
No, you're fucked up. And we're speaking the language of bromance. All right. So, Shawn, today we're going to talk about the Denver airport. If you pass through the Great Hall of Denver Airport in Colorado,